brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting out today here in a 35-player free-for-all battle here in the World 1. We're this dot up north here. Going to be trying to avoid this scenario exactly right here. This is pretty bad for us. This guy is actually in a really powerful spot because of this guy right here, and I don't imagine he's going to move. So the problem with that is he's out far enough where I can't really block him in. So he's going to be able to get out, but he's also going to be very limited in who he can attack. So essentially, if I can block him, it'll be at the point where he's like a little bit too big to be able to quickly take out. So it is going to be a little bit of a problem for us if we can't isolate him and fighting him. And we're going to have to kind of depend on that, or we're going to have to, that'll depend on everybody else around us action. Now, fortunately for us, we do have an early out. The player below us has already left, so that is good for us as we get a nice expansion here. Lots of land, lots of troops, and we'll be able to capture a lot of land down south. So let's go ahead and just see if we can block Homeboy off just immediately and just kind of make him have to go backwards, as now we have a lot of options in pushing forwards ourselves. Now, again, this guy trapped behind us isn't a good thing for us, but at least it is contained as to how powerful it could be. So let's just keep pushing out. Unfortunately, the orange player does kind of work around us or blocks us off. So that is not good. This guy's very weak, though. I'm surprised he's going in so aggressively. We'll take this alliance with this guy back here for right now. But honestly, just shove this. I don't know what this guy's plan is. Give us some nice big attacks here. Yeah, no, I'm the crown. What are you going to do? I'm going to push this again as he's just very weak. Let's see if we can get Test involved. Be like, hey, this is a pretty good opportunity for a lot of land. Okay, good. Other people are joining in. He's left. That's the best case scenario. We were really kind of digging ourselves into a hole of like what was going to happen to us if this guy full aggro and we weren't able to finish it and we were alone because other people might turn on us. But that kind of worked out to our favor. Now we are second on the board, so that is pretty good. Test is in right behind us. So I do want to try and ally with him because I'm not really looking to fight him. If anything, I want to go down south into Myanmar. Myanmar keeps attacking, but we got a while to save for our red interest, and we still have to deal with this guy back here, keep in mind. So it's great that these two are fighting. Gives us more time to build up and weakens both of them. So if there's a full send opportunity against these guys, that could be really good for us. In fact, here he's threatening the boom, so it could definitely happen. I'm gonna just give a little shove myself, see if that inspires him. Nope, he's feeling confident now that this guy's dying, which is unfortunate for us. But here comes Belarus involved as well. Life's getting pretty... I'm just going to shove this again. What's this guy going to do? Full send? Push it again. Push it all the way down, in fact, at this point. I think we're okay doing this as everyone around us is also equally as active as we are. And we get a ton of land off that. Now, we are the crown, but Test is still rather big. Now, the nice part about him being the size that he is, he acts as a really kind of nice buffer state for us for anything over here in the west, which allows us to kind of push down here in the south. Now, we do need the troops to be able to do all of this, but it is an interesting thing to contemplate. Now, let me see if I can grab some islands around, and we'll give a little bit of an attack here. Don't want to get too active, but I do want to border with this guy, or at least a close island, because I want to be able to push that at my earliest convenience, if you will. So we'll just grab a quiet island over here, as we're pretty close to our red interest. In fact, this guy's going down immediately. I think we got to get in here. Let's go ahead and just fight for this land, as that one attack should be enough to do it, especially if you also attack with us. You do. Good. And we're pretty ready to kind of continue our attack. So honestly, just fight this guy, I think, is our play. Let's just go ahead and start pushing down south here. And we are getting attacked by player 236, which is this guy. Not too worried about him, as we can just kind of keep shoving down south. Take our time here a little bit, getting our troops up, and then let's go ahead and get a 2 million person boat ready. Send that out there, so it'll be really hard for him to defend against. Let's go ahead and grab this little chunk right here, save up to red interest again. We'll take an alliance with United Europe, although it's probably not going to pay too many dividends. I really want this boat to land. We are getting attacked by our friend over here, which is not good. I think he was trying to draw our attention to Europe coming over, which we're obviously not a fan of. Now, hopefully this boat is going to be enough. I do think it will be. Touchdown, and as soon as it touches down, we are going to launch another major attack. Make sure we stick on there. Good. land worked out pretty well for us, as now we push through and grab all of Antarctica. So life is going pretty well for us. Who is this? That's Europe. I don't like him being over here. I can't really control his borders, so I'm just going to ignore him for now and kind of keep pushing this way. Now, the other aspect of that is maybe we do push down Test, because I don't want to mess with this guy. So or do we? You know what? Since Europe is here, I'm going to push down Test. I'm going to fight Europe. I'm going to keep this guy as my buffer state if you will allow it. I'm going to push down you as fast as I possibly can, which will take a little bit of time. Test is counterattacking us. We do have a ship inbound from somebody. I think that's our friend. That's Test, I think. No, we're getting attacked by this guy. So let's knock him out of the way really quickly, as we are getting kind of countered by everyone. So knock this one down. Take the alliance with you for right now. And then work down this guy as best we can. So let's go just kind of ignore our European friend and just push into Africa. I think that'll be our best move for now, as this guy has shown his, like, he's going to attack us kind of mentality, which is not the worst for us. It's more of avoiding the guy in North America while we're doing these attacks. Otherwise, we should be fine. So again, just going to keep pushing here, get to him, and then we'll just kind of quickly push through this guy. He really kind of tried to help out, but it was just a little bit too little too late, as now we can just kind of move through this and then just immediately start attacking you again, and still managing our borders well enough that we don't have I don't know how to say that. It's a medicine. I don't know, man. It's freaking too early for that. Let me just knock down this guy. There's United Europe throwing out some hearts. He's weirdly passive aggressive, and he's acting like I'm not seeing what's going on. Here, you want to be involved this bad? Let me just go ahead and shove this down real quick. Show you how much this is going to be worth. And United Europe is acting like I haven't seen what's been going on this whole time. So it's now his time to fall. You can't just throw in a heart after you give an attack and expect everything to be fine. No. Absolutely not. Death to you. Where's the skull emoji? Give him the skull. Give him the skull. Knock this guy off as well. That's the end of him. And yeah, this guy's probably shaking in his boots at this point. No, he's working his way over, but it's far too late to be able to do anything about it. So I'm going to take my time knocking down United Europe over here, reclaiming all this land that he's taken from me, and then grabbing all of his land in addition. So we are getting attacked by, oh dude, it's like one of those words I can say, but like now that I'm thinking about it, I can't. Just knock him down, boom, he's gone, and then just turn and burn on you, friendo. Let's just continue the attack all the way and just knock you off our continent. And then we'll go over here. We'll send a little boat this way. El Capitan Clapitan has left. So we can bid adieu to him, and then we're just going to keep boating over. And as soon as this boat touches down, we'll just launch another one. He's left as well. So this is just cleanup duty at this point. Let's go ahead and just work down this guy, and then get up into the Americas and finish up things on that front against this bot. So yeah, I mean, our border management against the guy in North America, I think, played out rather well. You could see the wheels churning in everyone's brains, where if I'd given them the opportunity to attack me, they all would have. But because we used this guy down here and isolated who we were attacking, rather than going after the easier target, it worked out for us in the end, and I think that was kind of the key to our victory. So we will give the claps, good sportsmanship, kissy face for the boys, call for the peace, and go on to the next game. Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting out today in the new map of the British Isles. Very exciting. I'm gonna try and stick down south here in Suffolk, Essex, wherever the hell this is. This is Kent down here, that's all I know, but my British geography is not as keen as it's just never been that amazing. But what is amazing is this map. We've been playing it a lot on stream, or we played it a lot on stream yesterday. I had a lot of fun with it. I think it's a really good and balanced map. I mean, you can never really see in teams or free-for-all how people are going to like develop and win, and it really avoids the fallacy of a lot of other maps that are kind of north and south, where There's always going to be a guy big in the south, a guy big in the north, and a guy in the middle who's just going to get screwed. Because Ireland's right here, it really lets there be kind of a side alleyway to fight each other without having to necessarily go through the guy in the middle, which, if you remember the India map back in the day, that was a big problem with the India map, is it always developed in the same way, and if you were in the middle, you always lose. There was no real way around that. So I like this map. I think it's been mostly well received. The only thing I've heard about it is a little small, but I think that's kind of one of the more fun aspects of the map, is that it is a little bit smaller than others, so things just get compressed really quickly and just adds a different kind of game set to the mindset to the game. As we finish up our kind of expansion, grabbing these last little bits over here. I'm not sure why Persia's ignoring this bot, but I'm happy to have grabbed it for myself. We have a good amount of troops, and we are in second place, about to get first. Just have a couple stubborn bots to get through. A couple big stubborn bots, that is. So we'll work through this one down here. And then this guy, now that he's attacked, let's just go ahead and knock him down all the way. Make sure that gets done. And we do get the crown, which is great for us. And now it's time to save, although I am worried about the Third Reich getting rather big. We have already fallen off the crown. We'll take an alliance with this guy, not too interested in fighting, especially as Persia's getting active right away. Persia could be a really good target for us here at the beginning of the game. As we will just continue to keep saving up here. I'm going to get this alliance with you because I imagine you're going to want to go down there, and we don't have direct borders, so we'll see. We'll see. Life can get interesting here very quickly. Other than that, this is kind of the one guy I really don't see myself attacking unless everybody else attacks, but North and South are both really good options for us. Now, Persia is 9th on the board, and Third Reich is not on the leaderboard, which could be an interesting one for us to push down into and grab Toto out of the way as well. But we need to wait until 2.6 million, see if Persia continue to get active. I think he's kind of been a little bit scared off by me not wanting to attack anyone and saving up troops. I think he realized this wasn't going to be a quick in and out kind of fight. So with that being said, are you boating down here? You are, you silly goose. That's good for you, but bad for me. So I'm thinking my best play is probably going up into Persia. Actually, it might now be going into you, especially if you're going to get involved in a fight early. Yeah, let's just go ahead and fight this. I think this is fine. I know I said I wasn't going to attack this guy, but at the same time, it could be a pretty easy fight for us to win. Now that we have such a troop advantage over him. And I wouldn't be surprised if others join in. They might be waiting for a full send, but I don't think that full send is necessarily going to happen. We're going to take this advantage to cross the river as well, just to make sure that we're in a good position to turn and burn and fight the Third Reich, which is my next big target. But, ooh, big attack over here. Jump in on this. Oh my goodness. You are going to get massive, sir. That is a problem. Now I'm a little bit scared of this guy. But we have a red interest of 4 million, so it's not quite over, but we do want to keep targets or friends, see if we can get friends over here. There's a full send. That's big. That's really big for us. Jump in on this. Now, we're not at 60,000 pixels. He is, so he's moving much faster than us. Problems are arising, as it does look like we're going to need to deal with this guy, but how do we do it? I don't know. Take an alliance with him? Absolutely. We could force him up north. That will be good for us and gives us time to kind of backfill ourselves until he finds himself against another strong enemy. Because this guy's the crown himself over here. I'm just going to see if I can boat in here. I think it's fine for now. I'd be really shocked if you try to fight me. And I think we can sneak away grabbing this guy. Now, we won't be able to kick us off because we have this border over here, which is very valuable for us. So let's just go ahead and let this kind of play out. Give another attack in here. Yep, he does try and counterattack. And we are getting help from player 297, which is good because we're obviously... Oh, he full sends player 297. That's amazing for us. We're going to get to 60,000 pixels and be able to move very fast. Big, big move for us. We can be very happy about that. Now, you are the crown. This is kind of isolated you, so I'm going to start working you down. Yeah, you see a 2-player, 2, 3, 4. Making you as weak as possible. There's the full send on me. Not the best scenario, but player 2, 3, 4 didn't see it or isn't acting in time, so that is good. Go ahead and boat over. We are getting attacked by the crown. Just try and be like, hey, there's this guy over here. Don't fight me. Not good for me. I'm going to try and get I mean, we're at the same size. It's just he has more troops than I did. I went a little bit too aggressive. So if I grab some small land here, I should be okay. I should be able to survive. I'm actually bigger than he is now. So, yeah, we'll take the alliance with you because green guy's going to come over. This is like the worst move for him to do is fighting player 2, 3, 4 because that unleashes me into the fight. So I'm going to go ahead and join the fight now. Grab as much land as possible and now see what we can do. Go ahead and grab this in addition. Didn't need 11% to get that, but it's fine. Actually, I'm the crown. That's very shocking and not necessarily the best thing for us. As Poppy wants to fight this guy. I mean, I'm down for that, but you're really small and I don't think you could accomplish anything. So I'm going to wait to see what everybody else does over here. If anything, I might want to kick off this guy really quickly and then fight DZZ. But I want to... Okay, this is kind of my play. Let's go into you real quick. I think you're the person I want to fight now. As I don't trust you anymore. Now, we'll see what player 981 does. If he's able to get really big. I don't know if this is going to be good for me because you're both are going to just be getting all this land. Should I take my foot off the gas to fight player 981? I don't know. This is actually not 981, so that's interesting. I think we keep fighting DZZ. I thought this was 981, which is why I was so worried that he was going to be gaining all that land. There's the attack on me, so we do need to kick him off. Let's go ahead and work on that as much as we can. Obviously not going to rush it. As it is unfortunate that he's boated down. It's just going to make him harder to get off. And unfortunately, the guy above us, DZZ, is going to be a problem as well. So this might be a scenario where we need to flip the crown once or twice. But we'll see how well it goes. I mean, we definitely need to kick this guy off. That is priority number 1. But it is at the cost of DZZ catching up to us in pretty significant chunks, which is unfortunate that he launched this attack now. Could we have gotten away with doing this attack first? Maybe. But we'll never know, as we are getting attacked down south. But maybe you want to fight this guy instead. I'm not legitimately not even the crown anymore. I don't know why you're fighting me and boating into me. Let's go and try and fight this guy as much as we can. Hopefully we'll get some traction somewhere else. Take the alliance with red. That's good for us. We'll just kind of keep pushing this guy for now, as we just kind of need a little bit of luck here. I mean, we already have the crown back. He just has a lot more troops than us. So yeah, he's going to launch big attacks into us, but green is not active right now. So that could be an interesting one here in the future. I mean, we'll wait. I mean, this will eventually balance out. We just need somebody to help us. And the fact that he's offering an alliance means that he's also getting attacked. We're fine with red. We just need to keep pushing up north, as he's getting pretty good traction against us with massive attacks. We're attacking once every cycle, and we just kind of fell behind a little bit. But I'm worried that if we don't keep the pressure on him, and hold on, we do need to make this attack count a little bit more. So let's just, hold on, we need to defend against this. Block this real quick. I don't know why this guy's trying to boat into me at this point in the game. Let's go ahead and launch an attack again and see if we can make any traction up against him. Gonna be a little bit difficult here. As green's boating into me. Brother, what are you doing? I'm not even the crown. Fight the crown. We'll defend against this boat as well. Jeez Louise. A little bit of a nuisance here, as we're in trouble for sure. We're having to expend a lot of troops just defending. Where, like, every time DZZ attacks, he's getting land. We're just having to do boat defenses. Yeah, I'll take an alliance with you. Now that you want to attack this guy, although I'm not exactly excited about where you're attacking from, because that just means you're going to have a quick, easy way to fight me in addition. And I smell a long game coming. This is, especially with red gone. Red was the only one attacking. The green guy up north has not really been doing anything. So this gets pretty concerning pretty quickly. As we do regain the crown. Red, buddy, I don't know what your problem is with me. Please stop attacking me. As we'll just try and grab this and hopefully grab this island over here. Grab it back. We did have it to begin with. Okay, he's out of the game. Good news. Good news. Well, let's go ahead. Give ourselves a little bit of a nice attack here and then launch an attack here on you and in your moment of weakness here. as green and you are fighting, which is good. Let's just go ahead and just kind of keep going this. We should probably lower the attack though as we continue onwards. And hopefully green's, nope, he fights us. Okay, so we are in a bad problem again. I mean, we're at 31%. Now, keep in mind the green player up north factors into that. So if he's not attacking us, we actually have a little bit more. The problem is these guys' troops are very equal to me. So, I mean, it's really anyone's game. I do have a pretty large advantage, but that's going to diminish rather quickly because I just don't have... I mean, these guys have a lot more troops than me. They're all asking for peace, but still attacking. Oh no, this is going to be a difficult one to get out. As, you know, you keep throwing up peace, but you keep attacking. I don't know, man. I think this is just going to be a peace out game because, you know, these guys are just kind of... I don't know. I mean, we could fight this out. We'll see. Will you fight? Will you join in? If you join in, life gets a lot easier, but you're getting really big off me. I mean, these guys are all voting for peace. We could win this. Yeah, fine. Whatever. I don't care. We'll call ourselves victors on that one, but a real Pyrrhic victory. But that's going to do it for today. As we do start to wrap things up, just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it this far in the video. If you have made it this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. But for now, boys, I'll see you in the next one.